If I had $1 for every time I have said the word inventory in the last year, I would probably have enough money for a great down payment on another property. Inventory is low. Have you heard? And if you're a seller, that's a pretty sweet spot to be in. Supply and demand. When I was forced in school to take economics classes, I couldn't give one iota about any of that stuff. But it's amazing how when it starts to affect you directly, you begin to care and pay a lot more attention. Less supply, or in this case inventory, creates higher demand. And a higher demand for something increases its value, which means you can charge more money for it. Anybody remember when they were going to cancel Twinkies? Suddenly, a box of cream-filled cakes was a hot commodity and worth way more than you would have paid for it on the grocery store shelf. Housing works the same way. According to an article on Realtor.com, on average, active inventory in June was 50.6% below pre-pandemic 2017-2019 levels. This graph really helps illustrate that point. It's important to note that the years 2020, 2021, and 2022 have been removed. The reason is that those years were such an anomaly that they would completely distort the data. But you've got the first 6 months for 2017, 2018, 2019, and in orange you've got 2023. And these show the active listings that were available at that time. So even though in recent reports we've heard that inventory is ticking up, you can still see that compared to pre-pandemic levels, it's still very low. And if you're a seller, what does low inventory really mean for you? If you're the only house for sale on your street, on your block, or even in your neighborhood, that gives you so much more leverage because any buyer who wants to be in that area has one choice. But if you're the 8th house that's gone up for sale, you don't have nearly as much leverage or negotiating power because buyers have a lot of houses to choose from. In fact, according to a quote from NAR, the National Association of Realtors, the percent of homes that sold in less than a month actually ticked up slightly to 74%. And the average number of offers received on recently sold homes has also ticked up to 3.3. When you have multiple offers when you're selling a property, that gives you a lot more power because now you're the one with the choices. If you are wondering right now about selling your property, inventory for the moment is in your favor. And if you want top dollar, you want to sell your home when inventory is going to work for you. And low inventory is just one of many tips you can take advantage of to sell your home fast for the most amount of money. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.